You're drifting off with WSLP AM, Big Rapids. WSLP, Sweet Baseball.
The Northwoods Baseball Radio Network presents Sleep Baseball. Tonight, from Sylvan Field in South Haven, Michigan, it's the South Haven Ravens hosting the Manistee Eagles of Manistee, Michigan. And now your host, Wally McCarthy. Good evening, friends. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you here on WSLP AM and the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network. This evening we are coming to you from the Birdhouse, beautiful Sylvan Field here in South Haven, Michigan, as the South Haven Ravens host their rivals from up the coast, the Manistee Eagles. And once again, it's Bring Your Cat Night here at the ballpark. Lots of felines decked out in festive team gear. And it is a perfect night for a ball game here on the shores of Lake Michigan. 67 degrees at game time with a light breeze blowing in from center field. Mascots Manny the Eagle and Raymond the Raven are on hand, entertaining the crowd this evening with their hilarious antics. And they'll race around the field in the middle of the fifth inning, as is the custom here at Sylvan Field. Let's take a look at the starting nine for the visiting Manistee Eagles. Leading off, center fielder Lincoln Smathers. Batting second, first baseman Gian Haggerty. Billy Joe Rickson will bat third, playing right field. Catcher J.B. Gantry is in the cleanup spot this evening. He's been on a hot streak of late. Batting fifth, shortstop Tito McCaskill. Third baseman Ali Nunez will bat sixth. Batting seventh, second baseman Rodrigo Merrihew. Left fielder Mickey Navarro will bat eighth. And batting ninth, starting pitcher Buddy Malone. Malone is the kid brother of league legend Blinky Malone. He's a sturdy lefty with a wide range of pitches. And this will be his first start of the season, although he has pitched in relief for the Eagles all year. He enters tonight's contest with an ERA of 4.26. Those are the Eagles. Here are the Ravens. Jerry Durante will lead off in center field. First baseman Shecky Washington will bat second. Hector Pena will bat third, playing second base. Right fielder Steve McDykel will be in the cleanup spot this evening. Sherman Hawkins will bat fifth, playing left field. Third baseman Brandon Carlisle will bat sixth. Batting seventh, catcher and manager Hap Bronswell. Batting eighth, shortstop Ricky Corrado. And batting ninth, right-handed starting pitcher Magnus DeLorean III. He enters tonight's game with a record of 8-5 with a 3.89 ERA. And before we begin, producer Phil reminds me that we need to select our Instagram winner for the evening. During each game, we'll be picking a random Instagram follower to win a special prize from the WSLP Prize Vault. You can head over to sleepbaseball.com to follow us on Instagram if you're into that kind of thing. And producer Phil is pulling a name out of the fishbowl. And tonight's winner is David O. Congratulations, David O. We'll be sending you a message on Instagram to sort out the details. And Crew Chief B.R. Montebianco has signaled that it's time to play ball. So we are underway here at Sylvan Field. And Lincoln Smathers will step in against Magnus DeLorean. Righty against righty. And DeLorean's pitch. Fastball inside for ball one. And the 1-0. Curveball called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Slapped foul and out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2. Grounded softly to second. Pena has it and flips to first to retire Smathers for out number one. And that will bring Gian Haggerty to the plate with one away and the base is empty. And the pitch to Haggerty. Curveball downstairs. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. Golfed foul and out of play. 1-1. And the 1-1. Curveball misses inside. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball shallow left. Hawkins racing in. And he will not get there as that one drops in. Haggerty hustling for second. And he will slide in under the tag. And that's a one-out double for Gian Haggerty here in the top of the first. Runner on second. One away for Billy Joe Rickson. And DeLorean's pitch. Fastball outside for ball one. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a slider in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball called a strike. 1-2. And the 1-2. Fastball misses low. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a low curve. And Rickson is down on strikes for out number 2. Runner on second. 2 down for J.B. Gantry. No score, top of the first. And the pitch. Fastball misses high. 1-0. And the 1-0. High heater cut on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul of first. 1-2. And the 1-2. Curveball misses outside. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Grounder to short. Corrado is there, and he fires to first in time to retire Gantry to end the inning. And after the first half, it's Eagles nothing, Ravens coming up. Here on WSLP and the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hey there, it's Dana Dedrick, and I'm thrilled to bring you Love Notes, where we blend the best of smooth jazz and relationship advice to create a cozy late-night listening experience. Finding love and keeping it doesn't have to be so mysterious. Tune in weeknights at 10 p.m. to unwind with some mellow melodies and get tips on how to build and maintain healthy relationships. Love Notes, weeknights at 10 p.m. on WSLP, Big Rapids.
And welcome back with us from Sylvan Field here on the shores of Lake Michigan. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you. No score as we begin the bottom of the first, and Jerry Durante will lead things off against Buddy Malone. Lefty against righty. And Malone's pitch. Fastball up and in for ball one. And the 1-0. And that fastball misses low. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch. Hard grounder up the middle. And that one will find its way past the infield. Durante racing to second. And he will slide in safely under the throw. And that's a leadoff double for Jerry Durante here in the bottom of the first. Runner on second. Nobody out for Shecky Washington. And Malone from the stretch. Hammered foul and into the stands. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball cut on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2. Curveball down and in. 1-2. And the 1-2. Grounder to third. Long throw for Nunez. Just in time, and Washington is retired for out number one. And Durante will advance to third on the fielder's choice. And Hector Pena will step in with one away and a runner on third. Pena is a switch hitter, and he'll bat right against Malone. And the pitch. And that one grazes Pena on the arm. Pena was hit by the pitch, and he'll trot down to first. Runners on the corners for the Ravens here in the bottom of the first with one away. And Steve McDykel will step in. And Malone's pitch. Breaking ball misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. Fastball called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Lined sharply into left field. That one will drop in and roll all the way to the wall. Durante will score from third. Pena rounding second and heading for third. McDykel on his way to second, and he is in safely. And that's an RBI double for Steve McDykel. And the Ravens are on the board here in the bottom of the first. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Runners on second and third. One away for Sherman Hawkins. And Malone's pitch. Fastball misses high. 1-0. And the 1-0. And that fastball is up and in. 2-0. The 2-0. Fouled back and out of play. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses high. And Malone falls behind. 3-1. And the pitch. Fastball misses inside, and Hawkins draws a walk, and the Ravens have loaded the bases with one away here in the bottom of the first. And Brandon Carlisle steps in. Carlisle a switch hitter, and he'll bat right against Malone. Bottom of the first, Ravens on top, 1-0. And the pitch. Popped up into foul territory near first. Haggerty will have room. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Bases loaded. 2 down for Hap Bronswell. And the pitch. Fly ball left field. Routine play for Navarro. And he makes the catch to end the inning. The Ravens leave the bases loaded, but they are on the board thanks to an RBI double by Steve McDykel. And with 1 in the books, it's Ravens 1, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with the second inning in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Stay up to date with all the shenanigans of the Sleep Baseball universe at sleepbaseball.com. The latest episodes, news from the Quint Cities, and fabulous items from the gift shop. Sign up for Wally's World, our infrequent and mildly entertaining newsletter. Find it all today at sleepbaseball.com.
Top of the second inning from Sylvan Field here in South Haven, Michigan. The Ravens on top 1-0. And Tito McCaskill will step in against Magnus DeLorean III. McCaskill is a switch hitter and he'll bat left against DeLorean. And the pitch. Fastball low and in. 1-0. And the 1-0. Hopper to short. Corrado has it on a bounce. And he fires to first in time to retire McCaskill for out number 1. And that will bring Ali Nunez to the plate. Bases empty, 1 away. Ravens leading 1-0 here in the top of the second. And the pitch. Breaking ball misses outside. 1-0. And the 1-0. Fastball cut on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1. Curveball down and in. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. And that curveball is called a strike. 2-2. The 2-2. slider in the dirt, and the count runs full. And the payoff pitch to Nunez. Roller back to the mound. DeLorean handles it and tosses to first to retire Nunez for out number 2. Bases empty. 2 down for Rodrigo Merrihew. Righty against lefty. And the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball cut on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Slider in the dirt. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball misses downstairs. 2-2. And the 2-2. Fly ball center field. Durante drifting in. And he makes the catch to end the inning. Magnus DeLorean sets them down in order here in the top of the second, and it remains Ravens 1, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
$10 3 AV. Specializing in Betamax and multi-regional DVD. The only such service in the Quint City area. $10 3 AV.
And welcome back with us from Sylvan Field here in South Haven, Michigan. It's a beautiful night for a ball game on the shores of Lake Michigan. The Ravens leading 1-0 as we begin the bottom of the second. And Ricky Corrado steps in against Buddy Malone. Lefty against righty. And Malone's pitch. That's a bender in there for a called strike 1. And the 0-1. Fastball paints the corner for strike 2. The 0-2. And that fastball misses high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hard grounder left side. And that's through for a leadoff single for Ricky Corrado. And that will bring Magnus DeLorean to the plate in the pitcher's spot. Nobody out and a runner on first. And Malone's pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. And he drops down a bunt right in front of the plate. That will move Corrado to second. Malone will toss over to first to retire DeLorean, but he gets the job done with a textbook bunt. And that will bring up Jerry Durante at the top of the Ravens order with one away and a man on second. Durante had a leadoff double in the first inning. Bottom of the second, Ravens leading 1-0. And the pitch. Hard grounder down the third base line. That one is fair, and it's going to roll all the way into the corner. Corrado will score from second. Durante heading for second. And he's in, standing up. And that's an RBI double for Jerry Durante here in the second. And the Ravens now lead 2-0. And Shecky Washington will step in. Runner on second, one away. And the pitch. Fastball misses up and away. 1-0. And the 1-0. Another fastball misses high. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 2-1. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss on a low fastball. 2-2. And the 2-2. Slider called strike 3. Two outs, runner on second for Hector Pena. Pena was hit by a pitch in the first inning. And Malone from the stretch. High fly ball, center field. Smathers is under it, and he makes the catch to end the inning. But the Ravens get another run across, and with 2 in the books, it's Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with the third inning in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello, this is Tim at Baraboo Necessities. Where can you go in Baraboo to find everything you need? That's Baraboo Necessities on Berkeley Boulevard. The first 10 customers that come to our grand reopening get a Baraboo Bombers baseball cap. Baraboo Necessities, we've got what you need.
Top of the third inning here at the Birdhouse, Sylvan Field. Ravens leading 2-0, and Mickey Navarro is due up against Magnus DeLorean III. Righty against lefty. And the pitch. Fastball cut on and missed. 0-1. And the 0-1. And that fastball misses just a bit outside. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled, backing out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a looping curveball, and Navarro is down on strikes. And that will bring Buddy Malone to the plate in the pitcher's spot. And the pitch to Malone. Curveball misses outside. 1-0. And the 1-0. And that curveball is called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up in foul territory, and that one will knuckle into the stands. And the 1-2. Fastball misses low. 2-2. And the 2-2. Curveball called strike 3. And Lincoln Smathers steps in at the top of the Eagles order. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the third, Ravens leading 2-0. And the pitch. Curveball in the dirt, 1-0. And the 1-0. Fouled back and out of play, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball down and in, 2-1. And the 2-1. Fly ball shallow left. And that one will fall into the gap for a base hit. And Smathers is aboard with a 2-out single. And Gian Haggerty will step in. Haggerty had a double in the first inning. And DeLorean from the stretch. Fastball called a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1. Chopper to first. Washington will have it unassisted, and he steps on the bag to end the inning. The Eagles do not score here in the top of the third, and it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
This is Salty Sal of Salt City Confections. In addition to our world-famous popcorn balls, try our bonbons, rock candy, and nut-covered sweetmeats. We're located on the Manistee Riverwalk next to the world's largest cupcake. Salt City Confections. Your confection connection.
And welcome back with us from Sylvan Field. It's Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you on this beautiful night for a ball game. The Ravens lead the Eagles 2-0 as we begin the bottom of the third. And Steve McDykel will step in against Buddy Malone. McDykel had an RBI double in the first inning. And Malone's pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. And he looks at another fastball for a called strike 2. The 0-2. Fouled back and out of play, and will do it again. And the pitch. Curveball misses low. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that's a little bloop single into shallow right. And McDykel is aboard with a leadoff single here in the third. And Sherman Hawkins steps in with a runner on first and nobody out. Hawkins walked in the first inning. And the pitch. Popped up shallow right. Merrihew is calling for it. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Runner on first. 1 away for Brandon Carlisle. Carlisle popped out in the first inning. And the pitch. Fastball called strike 1. And the 0-1. Bunted foul down the first base line. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball deep left field. Navarro will have room. And he makes the catch for out number 2. And Hap Bronswell will step in. 2 outs, runner on first. Ravens leading 2-0, bottom of the third. And the pitch. Skied foul and into the stands down the third baseline. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball cut on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses low. 1-2. And the 1-2. Fastball down and in. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball low and outside. Full count. And McDykel will be on the move with this payoff pitch. And here it is. Fastball misses low. And that's a 2-out walk for Hap Bronswell. And Ricky Corrado will step in with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Ravens leading 2-0, bottom of the third. And Malone from the stretch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fly ball right field. Rickson will have room. And he makes the catch to end the inning. The Ravens strand a pair here in the bottom of the third, and they do not score. And with 3 in the books, it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with the 4th inning in a moment here on WSLP and the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Stay up to date with all the shenanigans of the Sleep Baseball universe at sleepbaseball.com. The latest episodes, news from the Quint Cities, and fabulous items from the gift shop. Sign up for Wally's World, our infrequent and mildly entertaining newsletter. Find it all today at sleepbaseball.com.
Top of the 4th inning here at Sylvan Field in South Haven, Michigan. The Ravens lead the Eagles 2-0 as Billy Joe Rickson steps in against Magnus DeLorean III. Rickson struck out in the first inning. And DeLorean's pitch. Looping curveball in there for a called strike 1. And the 0-1. And he takes an awkward hack at that outside curve. 0-2. The The 0-2. Fastball misses low. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball misses just outside. 2-2. And the 2-2. Fastball cut on and missed. And Rickson is down on strikes. One away, bases empty for J.B. Gantry, who grounded out in the first inning. Top of the fourth, Ravens leading 2-0. And the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball called a strike. 0-2. The 0-2. Grounder to second. Pena will have it, and he flips to first to retire Gantry for out number 2. And Tito McCaskill will step in. 2 down, bases empty. And the pitch. Curveball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fisted, foul, and out of play. 0-2. The 0-2. Roller to first. Washington will have it unassisted, and he steps on the bag to end the inning. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Magnus DeLorean here in the top of the fourth. And it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
This is Jet Fredner, Mayor of Big Rapids. I'd like to invite you to tune in to the Quint Cities Celebrity Golf Invitational, or even better, join us in person. Guests include Galvin McLeod Jr., Blinky Malone, Fritz Ortega. Oh, and did I mention Beans Captain Bender Sorensen? Join me, Jet Fredner, Quint City Celebrity Golf Invitational, only on WSLP.
And welcome back with us from Sylvan Field here in South Haven, Michigan. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you. Bottom of the fourth inning here, the Ravens leading the Eagles 2-0. And Magnus DeLorean III will step in against Buddy Malone. DeLorean laid down a sacrifice bunt in the second inning. And the pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1-0. And the 1-0. And that fastball is called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled, backing out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Slider in the dirt. 2-2. And the 2-2. Fastball called strike 3. And DeLorean is down on strikes for out number 1. And that will bring up Jerry Durante at the top of the Ravens order. Durante with a pair of doubles this evening. And the pitch. Fouled, backing out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Grounder to third. Scooped up by Nunez. The throw to first is in time to retire Durante for out number 2. And Shucky Washington will step in with 2 outs and the bases empty. Washington is 0 for 2 this evening. Bottom of the fourth, Ravens leading 2-0. And the pitch. Grounder to third. Long throw to first. And that throw is slightly offline and it pulls Haggerty off the bag. And Washington will be safe at first. And they're going to score that one as an error on Nunez at third. Score that one E5. Runner on first. 2 down for Hector Pena. Pena will bat right against Malone. And the pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fouled, backing out of play. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1-2. And the 1-2. Fly ball right field. Rickson is racing in, and he makes the catch to end the inning. And with 4 in the books, it remains South Haven 2, Manistee nothing. We'll be back with the 5th inning in a moment, here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hey kids, this is Blink Rederson. I'm here at Ted's Fishing World, and I just want to say they've got some great deals for people that like to fish or wish they could fish. They have reels, and they have lures, and they have bait. RLB, they call it. You can get the RLB special 25% off if you mention my name, Blink Rederson. Ted's Fishing World. If fishing's in your head, trust Ted. Ted.
Top of the 5th from Sylvan Field. South Haven leads Manistee 2-0, and Ali Nunez will step in against Magnus DeLorean III. Nunez grounded out in the 2nd inning. And DeLorean's pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball called a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Durante is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. And Rodrigo Merrihew will step in with 1 away and the bases empty. Merrihew flied out in the 2nd inning. And the pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1-0. And the 1-0. Hard grounder up the middle. And that one gets through for a base hit. And Merrihew is aboard with a 1-out single here in the 5th. And that will bring up Mickey Navarro with a runner on and 1 away. Navarro struck out in the 3rd inning. Top of the 5th, Ravens leading 2-0. And the pitch. Grounded softly to second. Pena flips to second to retire Navarro. No time to turn a double play, and Navarro is safe at first on the fielder's choice. And Buddy Malone will bat in the pitcher's spot. Malone struck out in the third inning. Runner on first, 2 down. And the pitch. Curveball misses low, 1-0. And the 1-0. Another curveball misses outside, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. And that curveball is called a strike. 2-1. And the 2-1. Hard grounder to third. Carlisle has it and fires to first in time to retire Malone to end the inning. And after 4.5, it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. And now it's time for Manny the Eagle and Ray the Raven to have their foot race around the field. Manny is 4 for 4 this season. Let's see if Ray can notch a win here tonight. And they're off. Manny takes an early lead as they head around the first base side of the park. Ray just a step or two behind. And there's something of a commotion out there as they round the outfield. It appears that a few cats have jumped from their seats onto the field in hot pursuit of the giant birds. And now a few more felines joining in on the action. And many of them seem to have lost interest and are now bounding around the outfield. Coming around the third base side now, it's Manny by a stride. A few cats still trailing along. And it's neck and neck as they head to the finish line. And it's Manny the Eagle by a beat. And he's 5 for 5 on the season. Meanwhile, the grounds crew is attempting to herd the cats back into the seats. This may take a moment or two. In any case, we'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello. You know me. This is Ed, Uncle Hat. The good folks over there at Big Tom's Shoe Repair and Gelato asked me to drop by and say a few words for them. Big Tom's been in shoe repair since he was knee-high to a locust, and his wife, whose name escapes me, has been in the gelato business for several days now. Why don't you stop by over there to Big Tom's Shoe Repair and Gelato and get your shoes repaired? If you're like me, You put quite a few miles in on those shoes. Why don't you get a nice cup of pistachio while you're there? And tell Big Tom that Ed Uncle Hat said hi and don't kick him. Thanks for listening.
And welcome back with us from Sylvan Field here in South Haven, Michigan. And I'm happy to report that the wayward cats have been successfully returned to their seats. It's the bottom of the fifth here. The Ravens lead the Eagles 2-0 as Steve McDykel steps in against Buddy Malone. McDykel is 2 for 2 this evening. And Malone's pitch. Chopped foul down the third base line. 0-1. And the 0-1. Slider in the dirt. 1-1. And the 1-1. Chopper to third. Nunez is quickly there, and he fires to first to retire McDykel for out number 1. And that will bring up Sherman Hawkins with nobody on and 1 away here in the bottom of the fifth. And the pitch. Fouled off to the right and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Breaking ball misses wide. 1-1. And the 1-1. Fastball cut on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that fastball runs inside. 2-2. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a low curve, and Hawkins is down on strikes. And that will bring Brandon Carlisle to the plate. Carlisle 0 for 2 this evening. Bottom of the fifth, Ravens leading 2-0. And the pitch. Dribbled foul down the third base line. 0-1. And the 0-1. fastball misses low. 1-1. And the 1-1. Hard grounder up the middle, and that one gets through the infield for a base hit. And Carlisle is aboard with a 2-out single. And Hap Bronswell steps in with 2 outs and a man on first. And the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball misses high. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to left field. Routine play for Navarro. And he makes the catch to end the inning. And with 5 in the books, it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with the 6th inning in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Stay up to date with all the shenanigans of the Sleep Baseball universe at sleepbaseball.com. The latest episodes, news from the Quint Cities, and fabulous items from the gift shop. Sign up for Wally's World, our infrequent and mildly entertaining newsletter. Find it all today at sleepbaseball.com.
Top of the 6th inning here at Sylvan Field in South Haven. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil reporting. South Haven leads Manistee 2-0. And Lincoln Smathers will step in at the top of the Manistee order. Magnus DeLorean III returns to the mound. And the pitch. Curveball misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. Fouled back and out of play. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Durante racing in. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Base is empty. 1 away for Gian Haggerty. And DeLorean's pitch. Fastball misses high. 1-0. And the 1-0. Hard grounder to second. Pena has it and fires to first to retire Haggerty for out number 2. And Billy Joe Rickson will step in with 2 down and the base is empty. Rickson has struck out in both of his appearances this evening. Top of the 6th, Ravens leading 2-0. And the pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Bouncer to third. Carlisle charging in. He fires to first just in time to retire Rickson to end the inning. And Magnus DeLorean sets them down in order here in the top of the 6th. And it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
This is the Reverend Ira Gay for the Buckstop Inn Community Theater. I hope you'll join me for their production of Our Town. The Buckstop Inn Community Theater. Making things happen.
And welcome back with us here on WSLP and the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you from beautiful Sylvan Field here in South Haven, Michigan. The Ravens are holding on to a 2-0 lead as we begin the bottom of the 6th. And Ricky Corrado steps in against Buddy Malone. Corrado is 1 for 2 with a base hit in the 2nd. And Malone's pitch. Fouled, backing out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fastball cut on and missed. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Curveball misses low. 1-2. And the 1-2. Fastball called strike 3. And Magnus DeLorean will step up in the 9 spot. Bases empty, 1 away. And the pitch. Fastball runs inside, 1-0. And the 1-0. Fouled back and out of play, 1-1. The 1-1. Curveball swung on and missed. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses just outside. 2-2. And now the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a high heater. And DeLorean is down on strikes for out number 2. And Jerry Durante will step in at the top of the Ravens' order with 2 outs and the bases empty. Bottom of the 6th, Ravens leading 2-0. And the pitch. Grounder to first. Haggerty will have it unassisted, and he steps on the bag to retire Durante to end the inning. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Buddy Malone here in the bottom of the 6th. And it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with the 7th inning in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
This is Giovanni Gasparo. When I was a kid, we did all kinds of crazy things, like stand on our heads and eat a cracker. Later, some of my friends had turned to their drugs, and all kinds of things happened to them. This has been Giovanni Gasparo with the PSA for WSLP.
Top of the 7th inning here at Sylvan Field. The Ravens leading 2-0. And J.B. Gantry will step in against Magnus DeLorean III. Gantry is 0 for 2 with a couple of groundouts this evening. And DeLorean's pitch. Curveball cut on and missed. 0-1. And the 0-1. Fouled, backing out of play. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball down and in. 1-2. And the 1-2. And Gantry looks at a fastball for a called strike 3. And Tito McCaskill will step in with one away and the bases empty. Ravens leading 2-0, top of the 7th. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. Pena scoops it up and fires to first to retire McCaskill for out number 2. And Ali Nunez steps in. Nunez is 0 for 2 this evening. And DeLorean's pitch. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1. Chopped foul down the first base line. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to deep right. McDykel racing after it. And he will not get there. That one kicks into the corner. And that's a stand-up double for Ali Nunez. Runner on second. 2 down for Rodrigo Merrihew. Merrihew is 1 for 2 with a base hit in the 4th inning. And the pitch. Curveball drops in for strike 1. And the 0-1. And that's a slider in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled, backing out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2. And he fouls another one off. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Hard grounder to first. Washington has it, and he steps on the bag to end the inning. The Eagles do not score, and as we head into the stretch, it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with more baseball in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello. This is Winston T. Winston, President of WSLP. I would like to cordially invite you to WSLP Circus Days at the Carpetland parking lot on Colfax. Look for the large circus tent and the clowns making balloon sculptures. Balloons provided by Mr. King's Party Goods. There will be hot dogs and chips and snow cones and cotton candy, blue and pink flavors. Please join me, Winston T. Winston, Wally McCarthy, and Blink Rederson, and other special guests to be announced at WSLP Circus Days at the Carpetland parking lot on Colfax this weekend. Thank you.
And welcome back with us on WSLP AM Big Rapids. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you from Sylvan Field here in South Haven, Michigan. It's the bottom of the 7th inning. South Haven leading Manistee 2-0. And Shecky Washington will step in against Buddy Malone. And Malone's pitch. Hammered, foul, and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. High fly ball. Deep right field. Rickson will have room, and he makes the catch for out number 1. And that will bring up Hector Pena with 1 away and the bases empty. Ravens leading 2-0, bottom of the 7th. And Malone's pitch. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Grounder to third. Nunez has it and fires to first in time to retire Pena for out number 2. Base is empty. 2 down for Steve McDykel. And the pitch. Curveball misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. Soft grounder to Nunez. He scoops it up and tosses to first to retire McDykel to end the inning. And that's another 1-2-3 inning for Buddy Malone. And with 7 in the books, it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with the 8th inning in a moment, here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Stay up to date with all the shenanigans of the Sleep Baseball universe at sleepbaseball.com. The latest episodes, news from the Quint Cities, and fabulous items from the gift shop. Sign up for Wally's World, our infrequent and mildly entertaining newsletter. Find it all today at sleepbaseball.com.
Top of the 8th here at Sylvan Field in South Haven, Michigan. The Ravens holding on to a 2-0 lead, and Mickey Navarro will step in against Magnus DeLorean III. Navarro struck out in the 3rd and reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th. And DeLorean's pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1-0. And the 1-0. And that fastball is called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Ripped foul and out of play. 1-2. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a low breaking ball, and Navarro is down on strikes for out number 1. And Buddy Malone will step in the pitcher's spot. And the pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball shallow center. Durante drifting in, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And that will bring up Lincoln Smathers at the top of the Eagles' order. Ravens leading 2-0, top of the 8th. And the pitch. Chopper back to the mound. DeLorean has it and flips to first to retire Smathers to end the inning. And after 7.5, it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello, this is Ed Unclehat for Ed Horton's House to Sleep. Ed called me up the other day to help get the word out for his going out for business sale. Seems Ed fell asleep at the wheel there, and the pole barn is stacked to the rafters with mattresses, headboards, lamps, and new gummies they got there behind the counter. They're supposed to help you sleep. I tried one the other day, and I slept like a baby. I woke up every 3 hours. That's an old joke. Actually, I slept for a day and a half, but that's neither here nor there. They don't have essential oils at the moment because of the mishap, but Beatrice is fine. Anyway, come on down to Ed Horton's House to Sleep. You don't need to count your sheep if you go to Ed Horton's House to Sleep.
And welcome back with us from Sylvan Field. Wally McCarthy and producer Phil back with you here in beautiful South Haven, Michigan. The Ravens lead the Eagles 2-0 as we begin the bottom of the 8th. And Sherman Hawkins will step in against Buddy Malone. And Malone's pitch. Curveball misses low. 1-0. And the 1-0. Popped up shallow left. Nunez drifting back, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Bases empty, 1 down for Brandon Carlisle. Carlisle is 1 for 3 with an infield hit in the 5th inning. And Malone's pitch. Fastball cut on and missed. 0-1. And the 0-1. Grounder to third. Nunez has it and fires across the diamond in time to retire Carlisle for out number 2. And Hep Bronswell steps in with 2 outs and the bases empty. Bottom of the 8th, Ravens leading 2-0. And the pitch. Curveball down and in. 1-0. And the 1-0. Fouled back and out of play. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball cut on and missed. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Hard grounder to short. McCaskill has it and fires to first to retire Bronswell to end the inning. And with 8 in the books, it remains Ravens 2, Eagles nothing. We'll be back with the 9th inning in a moment here on the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.
Hello, this is Winston T. Winston, president of WSLP Radio. I'd like to invite you to the Big Rapids Airport Lounge for a special night of fun and brevity with Frank Gilbert. It's WSLP night on the main stage, and fun is guaranteed for all. The 2-for-1 margaritas go well with the comedy stylings of Frank Gilbert and Fritz Ortega's Supernatural. I hope to see you at WSLP night at the Big Rapids Airport Lounge. Save a seat for me, Winston T. Winston.
Top of the 9th inning here at beautiful Sylvan Field in South Haven, Michigan. The Ravens leading 2-0. Gian Haggerty will step into the box, and Magnus DeLorean III will return to the mound for the 9th inning. And DeLorean's pitch. Hammered foul of third. 0-1. And the 0-1. Hard grounder to first. Washington will have it unassisted, and he steps on the bag to retire Haggerty for out number 1. And Billy Joe Rickson will step in with the bases empty and 1 away. Rickson is 0 for 3 this evening. top of the ninth, Ravens leading 2-0. And the pitch. Fouled, backing out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Slider in the dirt. 1-1. And the 1-1. Fastball cut on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a low breaking ball, and Rickson is down on strike. Two outs, bases empty for J.B. Gantry. And the Eagles are down to their final out here in the ninth. And the pitch. Fastball high and inside. 1-0. And the 1-0. Hammered foul and into the stands. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. And that's a bloop single into shallow center. And Gantry is aboard with a 2-out single here in the top of the ninth. And now Tito McCaskill will step in, and he'll represent the tying run. Runner on first, 2 outs, top of the ninth. And the pitch, and the runner goes. Fastball misses low, throw to second, not in time. And Gantry will steal second base. And the 1-0 to McCaskill. Line to left, and that one will drop in for a base hit. And Gantry will come in to score from second base. And the Eagles are on the board here in the top of the ninth, and it's a 2-1 ball game. And now Ollie Nunez steps in with 2 down and a runner on first. Nunez represents the go-ahead run. And the pitch. Hit in the air, left side. Routine play for Hawkins. And he makes the catch to end the ball game. Both starting pitchers end up going the distance this evening, but the Ravens squeak out a 2-1 win. And for the victorious South Haven Ravens, 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. And for the visiting Manistee Eagles, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. Producer Phil and I will be back with the post-game show in a moment here on WSLP and the Northwoods Baseball Radio Network.